Sharryn, I'm from Unique French Bulldogs, and today we're going to show you how to tube feed a puppy. This puppy is about 10 days old and actually has a hair lip, so he can't suck properly, but he will be fine. The vets will just do a couple of stitches when he's about 6 weeks of age. So he gets fed every 2 hours by a tube to his tummy. He gets a little bit of milk off his mum, but not much. So this is how we do it, and we just measure how far it is down to his tummy, and that's so we don't go into his lungs, because we don't want to fill them up with milk and then aspirate him. So he just swallows that down like so, and then we just slowly put the milk into his tummy. It's quite good. He doesn't mind it at all. So do this with puppies that have got cleft palates or don't have a sucking reflex. Something that any breeder should know how to do, just in case you have a baby that's not drinking properly. And we just push the rest of it in there, and that's him done. And he's doing really well. He's as big as his brothers and sisters. Well, there's one big one in there, but there always is one little fatty. So that's how you tube feed a puppy. We've got a little puppy here that was born on the 13th. We top them up with bottles for the first 10 days of their life, just to make sure they're getting enough and not slipping behind. She is the smallest of the litter. As you can see, born with their eyes closed. Pretty, helpless. So we top them up, and their eyes are opened about 10 days of age. So we've made a bottle up here, which she loves. Just to make sure they don't miss out on anything. And help the mums along as well. Mums don't mind us taking them and feeding them, gives them a bit of a rest. So she's a cute little blue puppy. And while we're talking about blues, people say that blues have health issues. It's a colour gene, nothing more. As long as you don't breed dilute to dilute, as in colours, then you're not going to have issues. We shouldn't have issues. We've bred possibly about 15 blue puppies in the time we've been breeding. None of them have had alopecia, which is a hair loss condition which French Bulldogs can get. We've imported 3 blue males from overseas now, one from the UK, one from California, and one from San Diego. Also a girl from Texas, and all of them have really good skin, no health issues at all. Whereas we have had puppies that have been born fawn or black brindles, and they've actually had skin issues, allergies. You know, it's like people. Genetics, guys. You just don't know what you're going to get. We've got a niece who's allergic to everything, and then 3 others who are allergic to nothing. Anyway, this is tube feeding and a blue puppy. I mean, bottle feeding. Can you delete that bit? So bottle feeding's every 2 hours when we do it. If there's 5 puppies in a litter, I have to actually go and steal my beautiful nieces to help me, because it can take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes to feed a puppy. So by the time you finish bottle feeding one, it's time to feed the next. We're very lucky here at Unique French Bulldogs. We have great staff that help us. So Lisa, who works with us, is a vet nurse, and she helps bottle feed and tube feed during the day. Taylor, my beautiful daughter, has grown up around dogs and French Bulldogs. She's 26 and she knows how to tube feed also, and is quite experienced of bottle feeding overnight. Then we've got Rose. Rose does our office work, answers our emails, cleans and helps out with the dogs also. We haven't taught her how to tube feed yet. She used to run her own boarding kennel. We have Simone, who ran the RSPCA for 6 years here in Sale, and we're lucky to have her working for us. We also have Cheyenne, who worked at the RSPCA also. They clean and play with the dogs. So we've got a pretty hands-on team. Then we have Ryan, who also handles and socialises dogs, works in the training and does all our YouTubes, which are fantastic, and a bit of Instagram, but it's a family event. My partner, Steve, my husband, also helps out. He's our maintenance man and builds everything and makes sure the dogs are happy and safe. I have my niece come over, who is 15, and she does photos for our Instagram. So it's pretty full on. So it's normally movie nights and bottle feeding puppies, because we might not sleep for 24 hours to 48 hours and then another person will take over. Some of our dogs have cesareans, and then we have had natural births as well. So when we get another natural birth, we will film that and put that up for you. So I don't know whether you want to see that or not, but it's a part of life. We actually had some visitors come a few weekends ago, and they actually got to see a puppy get born, which I don't know whether it grossed them out or not, but they did go on our waiting list and they did get one of our puppies, so it couldn't have been that traumatic. It's just life.